Hello, friends. Steve here, and happy birthday shout out to my friend Monty, Monty of Michigan. My my birthday was yesterday, and Monty's is today. So we were born 5 years, one day apart. And so today, the month that we're in is the seventh month. So it's the middle month of the 13 months of the 13 lunar months. Number seven is the middle. So there's six on one side, six on the other. I'm pretty sure. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Six on one side, six on the other. Can't remember if I said 6 or 8. Okay, so you're gonna get the reading of the Mayan calendar, but first we're gonna and you can do this or not do it. You can just skip past this if you want, but we're going to connect to the world healing field. We're gonna a field that's been set up for now. All the beings are present, and the higher self is going to take us to the event in a moment. But first, a word from our sponsor. The cosmos wants you to know that it appreciates all that you're doing here in this human body at this time. Recognizes that it's challenging to be part of the whole world changing, and it just wants to recognize your contributions to the change. Okay, so starting off, state these words out loud if you feel like it. No pressure. No arm wrestling or twisting or anything. Just like if you want to do it, do it. State out loud these words. I connect to my deep self. I connect to my higher self and highest self. I ground myself to the healing center of the earth. I open myself to the healing power of the One. And just so you know, if just golden light begins coming down through your crown chakra, you did better, a better than usual job. I mean, if that happens for you every time, but it doesn't happen for me every time. So when I say I open myself to the healing power of the One, and I feel that big opening take place, and then all of a sudden this light starts streaming in through my crown, I go, good job. And if that's happening for you, good job. And I'm pausing for a moment because I'm just feeling those energies coming through me. And it's kind of challenging for me to think that this is a choice, that I'm making the choice to connect to the oneness, to be open to the oneness. I'm making a choice for those energies to flow through my central channel. I'm making a choice to be grounded to the healing center of the earth. I'm making a choice to let go of anything that's no longer useful to me. I'm just letting go of it. All these stuck energies, just letting go of them. Letting this energy flow through me. If you wish to work with the seventh dimensional beings, the Hathors, you can just state, I choose to work with the Hathors. And then I'm just going to state that I ask the higher self to take us through the portal of time to the event that would be of the highest good, release and integrate at this time. And I invite all souls to return to the event, to release and integrate the energy of the event for themselves. And I ask that we be placed in a field of protection while we do this work. Upon arrival at the event, I ask the higher self to assist us to release and integrate all energies of the event gently and easily, fully and completely on all levels and through all space and time. So for those of you who want to just participate in the healing field, in the event we're clearing today, then you can just hit the pause button. I suggest you might want to come back later towards the close of the video to do the final steps of closing the field. But for now, you're free to go. And for those of you who stay, now we'll do the Mayan calendar reading for the day. So we're in the 7th month, the resonant moon of attunement. This is the resonant moon. This is the moon of balance and resonance with a whole harmony. And this is the last day of the week. So Wednesday is the second to the last day of the week. The last day of the week is Thursday. Every week in the Mayan calendar. So the week begins on Friday. It's confusing. And ends on Thursday. So this particular day is related to the solar plexus, our willpower. And this day is a yellow planetary human day. And it's guided by universal fire. Yellow is fire. And it's a galactic activation portal day. So in other words, Prophet Pakal Bhutan, who lived from 603 to 683 on the Yucatan Peninsula, and he was the prophet, sage, king, time engineer. He was whodunit. You know, he was the person at that time who was in touch with this larger cosmic thing and advised his people on how to work with it. And then he said, it's a spiral. And so it spirals every 260 days. It spirals, spirals, spirals. So on very specific days, every day, every single day within that 260-day spiral, it's not 365 like the year. There is a Mayan calendar year, but there's this 260-day spiral. So where that 260-day spiral fits in the 365 4-day calendar, they don't have, it's a day at a time. It's a whole, yeah, we won't get into it. But where those 260 days fall every year, there are very specific days that act as portals for new energies to come in. This is one of them. And these new energies that come in activate your genetic potential. Today is a yellow planetary human day, and the planetary tone is about perfecting, producing, and manifesting. So 10 represents the principle allowing manifestation to occur based on the coherence of the preceding 9 numbers. On tone 10, manifestation occurs. So after mobilizing and pulsing our intentions in tone 9, yesterday was about pulsing our intentions, this energy becomes actualized in tone 10. Here, essence and the physical meet as one. The heavens touch the earth. Spirit and matter unite. This actualization of creative potential is at the heart of our nature, bringing depth, richness, and importance to our lives. The entire manifest world is imagination brought to life. Kind of in that world-class healing class. The world seemed too big. It seemed overwhelming to me. I was told, then make it small. Bring it down to size and work with it at that size and expand yourself so you are big enough to work with these energies. That's imagination brought to life. When you imagine it, when it's suggested to you, so when you imagine you have guides and you imagine they suggest to you a way in which you can clear this feeling of being overwhelmed, and they suggest that you bring the world in your imagination down to a manageable size, and you bring yourself in your imagination into a larger self that can easily manage this world, then you're in the right place, and that's when imagination becomes reality. Okay. The entire manifest world is imagination brought to life. Planetary cues us to consider what we are producing in our lives. And by what means? How are we manifesting our dreams? Are we incarnating our ideals? All that we bring to this world, our thoughts, words, and deeds, contribute to the planetary equation? They do contribute. All of them. Planetary directs, this tone, this lunar tone directs. Without judgment, there's only perfection. Something to think about. To achieve maximum productivity, strive wholeheartedly to perfect all that you endeavor. Yet also accept that there is an already existing inherent perfection in all that is manifest, as it is, simply because it is manifest and because it's all perfect, whether you like it or not. Attempting to be overly perfectionist is actually counterproductive. Rather, allow perfection to be a continual process of aspiration. Let us delight in all that we have to bring to this planet and enjoy all that this planet brings to us. And today it's bringing us, oh boy, I'm pretty sure. Didn't I just say yellow planetary human? Let's look back and make sure I got it right. Yes. Today is a yellow planetary human day. So the yellow human has to do with, yellow is the south, relates to the heart. It influences free will and wisdom. And there is a term, and I'll be right back to give you that term. Sorry about that. There is a term, and it's a Mayan term, and the word is Winclil. And it's a Yucatec Mayan word for human being, which translates as cosmic vibratory root. So to have a human life is a precious opportunity. Being human grants us the ability to integrate our primal nature with our self-reflective intellect and our celestial essence. Within every human being flows the stream of wisdom from our ancestors. We influence each other by modeling our values. What do we value? All that we think, say, do, create, choose, and feel impacts those around us. It impacts our vibratory field. It impacts what we're bringing in and what we're putting out. And contributes to the collective human consciousness, which we are in turn affected by subtly and overtly. So we're affected by this collective human consciousness. The world healing field is affected by this collective human consciousness. All that we're working on resolving are overwhelming events through this collective human consciousness. All that we consider acceptable or normal merely reflects the precedents we have set for each other. The behaviors and attitudes we've inherited from our families and friends are for us to either perpetuate or to change and evolve. These are good words. I hope you like them. Wisdom is acquired through experimenting with our free will options, and hence the solar plexus, the Wednesday solar plexus, and the yellow human heart. Wisdom is acquired through experimenting with our free will options. As an inner light, wisdom offers insight and foresight, guiding the choices of our lives and inspiring us to assist our greater community. Wisdom and compassion form our human wholeness. Ooh, I'm going to read that again. Wisdom and compassion form our human wholeness. Yellow Human asks us to share our wisdom with our fellow humans that we may in turn influence their free will towards the direction of wisdom. As Native American wisdom requests, in our every deliberation we must consider the impact of our decision on the next 7 generations. By design, we humans have a shared vulnerability, yet we evoke invincibility when we connect with each other and to the spirit which animates our humanity. As we see the many faces of the one humanity, may we humbly honor diversity. And Intiana said, to be fully human means to know myself first as an essence of divinity, as a cosmic vibratory root, and then as a player in this huge dream called life. Some days I read the words from the Mayan calendar, and I feel inspired by those words. And sometimes I read them and I don't feel like I connect with them. But I think they're the same words. Some days I feel really like I connect with them, and some days I don't. And a blue monkey, yesterday was a blue monkey day, and a blue monkey wrote a comment, said, I just didn't connect with this today. I wondered if that made that monkey blue. It could have. But anyway, I totally understand. Sometimes I connect with it. And I think he was mentioning something about connecting with Mercury in retrograde, or maybe it was Mars in retrograde, something in retrograde. And whenever I hear the word retrograde, especially in relationship to Mercury, I think this is a good time to go inside and do some work of letting go of all the beliefs that we've made up about everything. The beliefs have been handed down to us by generations of ancestors who felt like they had figured it out, and then we needed to do it that way. And nothing ever would have been created if we did everything the way our ancestors did it. We'd still, some of it might be good. We'd still be riding in horse and buggies, and of course there are some groups that are still riding in horse and buggies. And some people are possibly soon to be flying around in their little aircrafts or little hovercrafts or their giant drones or their mini drones. They'll have little space. They'll look like little, and everybody will say, UFOs, UFOs. And it's like, no, it's just a drone. But it's battery operated, so you want to keep it charged. Hopefully it'll have some solar panels on it. So when it's flying to work, it's getting charged at the same time. As the Jetsons, I've oftentimes said, we're moving from the Flintstones to the Jetsons. And depending on who you are, you're in a different stage of that movement, from the Flintstones to the Jetsons. Okay, again, thank you for participating. We're going to do the finish up of the healing field. So we're going to ask the higher self to assist all the souls that return to the event to combine with that part of their soul that had remained at the event and bring that combined soul together in present time, bring it into the body with all of its wisdom, power, and clarity, compassion, curiosity, and kindness. And may we all carry peace into the earth. As we ground ourselves to the healing center of the earth, we ground ourselves through our deep self. We ground our deep self into the healing center of the earth. And open up the portal for the delivery of the new energies that we agreed to bring in at this time on this day during a galactic activation portal day. We ask that these new energies be brought into the earth through us and through the portal now. Some golden light going in today. I feel better. This is only healing session number 2. There's probably going to be a third. We ask that these energies be activated and let the universe and beyond know that this has been done and that it's good. Thank you for your service. Thanks for going along on this ride with me. It's I think the ride's going to get less and less bumpy as we dump more and more energy that's been stuck out of us so it can actually just move. Just let the leaves off the tree. All right. Be well and know that I am that you are. All right. Let's go change.